Hello everyone, welcome back to the third episode of English Phonetics. In this chapter 7, we're going to talk about the word stress. And the topic of this episode is the schwa sound and the vowel reduction. So whenever we talk about the schwa sound, it is the most frequently occurring vowel in English. So normally the schwa sound can be found in an unstressed syllable. So sometimes it could be referred as a reduced vowel, which is contrast to a full vowel. So the schwa sound can be found in the word like permit, or above, or color, lecture. However, it's not just the schwa sound that can occur in the unstressed syllable. Sometimes we can find other vowels that occur in this unstressed syllable as well. For example, in the case of the word happy, English, wanted. So, from the given examples, you can see that the vowel E can be the vowel that occur in the unstressed syllable as well. Or other example like mentor, or arrow, or guitar, or hotel. So as you can see, there are many other vowels as well that can be found in the unstressed syllable. However, it's not always the case that the schwa sound or this vowel will occur in the unstressed syllable, which means sometimes this vowel can turn to be the stressed syllable as well. For example, in the case of the word village, signal. So as you can see here, the vowel E turned to be in the stressed syllable. Or photograph. So now the diphthong O turned to be the stressed syllable. So from what I tell you guys here, what could be the challenge that about the stress or the vowel reduction? So definitely, for the second language learner like us, sometimes it's really difficult to tell which place these vowel will turn to be stressed or turn to be unstressed, because sometimes if we add more suffixes or affixes into that, sometimes the stress is changed. For example, in the case of photograph, if we add the suffix, the stress is changed to be photography. So as you can see, for photograph, we have the first syllable to be stressed, but for the second word, photography, the second syllable is stressed. And this is also can be found in the word like economy. And when it turns to another word, economic. So the third syllable is stressed. And another example like Canada. But when it turns to the adjective, we tend to have the second syllable stressed, like Canadian. So the problem with this is for the second language learner, some might have the problem with when we encounter in English, some might have the problem with don't know which syllable should be stressed. So this is what we're going to talk in the last episode, our episode 4, about the word stress guideline. Definitely we have some guidelines into that. However, let me sum up into this. In this episode, we're talking about the schwa sound. So the schwa sound normally occur in the unstressed syllable, but together with like the E sound and many other vowels that like I present through this video. However, it's not always the case because sometimes it can be changed as well in some in some situation, in some context. So that's what we will like tackle and we will learn within the chapter, not chapter 4, within like the episode 4. So that's it for this episode. See you episode 4.